everyone to the Gamer Hour with me, John Jackson. Now let me ask you one serious question. Have you hugged your hedgehog today? Now that might seem like a silly question, but if you are our next guest, the answer to that question would be, oh yeah. He's considered to be a hardcore gamer and the ultimate and the greatest Sonic the Hedgehog fan of all time. Please everybody help me welcome Diego Soto to the show.
I actually have something here for you.
Okay. Oh, the Sonic toy. Okay, cool. Take a look at this. Can you zoom in on that? Wow. Let's go and place this right here. Now, you sure I can have this?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay,
Don't worry
good.
about it, because I actually have two of those back at home, so.
Okay, well, I guess that takes me to my first question. When did you become such a big Sonic fan and why?
I believe I started when most people started, back in 1991, when his game first released for the Sega Genesis. I just looked at the box art, and I immediately liked his character design. I like how the way he had an angry look on his face and a smirk, the fact that he's blue, all that kind of stuff. And then after that, he had a cartoon show that came out, which actually expanded on his personality. I got to hear him talk. Then he had comic books that expanded on that storyline. Then after that, he had a cartoon movie. And then, of course, the amazing sequels that came out afterwards. So all that just accumulated into me just really loving the character. That's why I really fell in love with him.
Well, that's really cool, man. And to be honest with you, I'm a gamer myself, but I don't know as much as information about any video game character as you do. So why should myself and the people who's watching be interested in Sonic as you are?
I think it's because he transcends video games, honestly. It's because he's a video game character. That's what he does mostly. But also, like I said, he's had multiple cartoon shows. He's had a cartoon movie. He's had comic books, which I still collect today, and all that kind of stuff. And he's been a float, and he's also been a roller coaster. So all that stuff, you know, I call him like the king of all media for video game characters. So that's why I think people should take an interest in it, because he like goes to the next level for video game characters, and no other video game character has done that. They've tried, but none have succeeded as well as he has, which is why he has such a big fan base.
Cool, okay. Well, since he's blue, does he ever get the blues?
Maybe when robotics around, I guess. I don't know.
No, I'm just playing with you. Now, do you mind if I ask you a few questions just to test your knowledge about the character?
Sure, I like this kind of stuff.
Okay, now we're going to do it in the game style format. Or I'm going to just ask you questions. You can just, rapid fire the answer to me, okay?
All right, sure.
All right, here we go. Question number 1. What day did Sonic 2 release for the Genesis, and that day was known as what?
It released on a Tuesday. It was known as Sonic Tuesday.
Okay, cool. The Sonic Game Sonic Chaos is known as what in Japan?
Sonic and Tails.
Okay. In Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, what does the SSSS Squad stand for?
Super Special Sonic Search and Smash Squad.
That's correct. I'm winning. Well, we're kind of running out of time on the show here, but I do want to ask you one final question.
Sure.
Why should the people who's here and the people who's watching, why should we consider you as the greatest and the biggest Sonic fan of all time?
I think it's because I've stuck with the character through all the years. Like ever since I said Sonic 1, I've always been with that character no matter what. I still collect his comic books on a monthly basis, like I said before. I collect all the merchandise whenever it comes out. Even if it makes me poor, I'll try to do it. I study the character. I study the character even when I shouldn't, because I'm not gonna win anything. But I like to do that, and so and I've never said anything negative about the character like some people do. Some people just always get negative things like, why is Sonic this way? I never do that kind of stuff. I always stick with the character no matter what, and I always will. Some people may say that, but I really truly mean it. I always will. I mean, there's like a connection that I can't explain between. I know it's silly because he's fictional,
right? But
I really do feel like there's a connection there, and I'll always stick with him. I'm a true blue fan through and through, and I'll stick with him no matter rain or shine.
True blue fan, I like that. Yeah. But anyway, well, that's nice, and I couldn't have said it better myself. But this is the end of the show, so it's been a pleasure having you on the show, Diego.
No problem, John.
Diego Soto, everybody.
Thanks.
All right. And I will consider you the biggest fan of Sonic of all time.
Thank you very much.
And that's it, everybody. So thanks for watching. And I'm John Jackson, and it's been a pleasure. And as Sandra would say, we're up, over, and down.
Happy 19th birthday, Sonic.